is in memory of the great Black Mamba, baby.
Hello everybody and welcome to the third episode of this poker vlog. Got a lot in store for you this episode, but first I'm going to start off by saying that I definitely apologize for the 3 to 4 month span without dropping a video. Even though it's only my third one, I want to try to stay consistent and post about at least once a month. Once or twice a month is the goal for me since I don't really have much time to play. Recently got a new job, left the milk business, going to the solar business. It's 5 days a week, 10-minute commute, opposed from 6 days a week, hour and 10-minute commute. So that's going to give me a lot more free time to do things that I want to do. These past 4 months I've been busy, been spending time with my girlfriend. It's a shame that we're back at the Walmarts. Back at the Walmarts.
It's really not funny. Like, you're making me really fucking mad.
And, you know, sometimes I take her to do nice things when I'm not harassing her in Walmart. Just been trying to catch up with the family and spend some time with them.
Your dad, that Bud Light got your teeth ringing, huh?
Just gotta maintain a social life when you're working 50 hours a week, so you still gotta hang out with some friends.
Unreal. Yeah, dude, I got smoked all fucking day.
I've been alright.
Unreal.
I'm chilling.
Cover your head with your elbow.
You just sitting down, bitch.
It's gonna hit hard.
No, give me your hand. Right there. And then I would have been fucked.
He got it in so bad.
Yeah, just wanted to get all that out of the way. So thank you for stopping in and watching this video. In this episode, me and my friend Phil, we head to Parx to get a good session in. I find myself in some interesting spots and want to see what you guys think. So drop a comment, leave a like if you liked the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you.
As you can see here, before we hit the tables, I gotta get through a rough 8-hour shift of pushing milk and dealing with this fucking guy. Shut your mouth! Yelling at me to get off the vlog. Okay.
Holy shit, Pee-Pee, would you take a look at all these homos?
Yes, sir. We are finally out of work. On our way home, gonna take a shower, a shit, not a shave because we're growing the beard out. And then Phil is picking us up. We are on our way to Parx. Haven't been to the casino in about since my last vlog, I think. Maybe 2 months, month and a half. So let's fucking go. Run up a stack. There he is. Yeah, there's the guy. There's the guy. About to both get stacked.
No, we're not. You're gonna get stacked.
You're gonna get stacked, my
By
Betty
me.
White. Yo,
Not
wait till I
telling me
gotta
why.
tell the vlog that story. Holy
Don't even
shit.
tell the vlog that story, because first of all, you weren't even supposed to fucking see. You weren't supposed to see that. You were in a whole other table. Fucking bullshit.
Right. We're about to pass the poker tunnel, which is where we have a moment of silence and we say a quick prayer to the poker gods to bless us with no bad beats. Moment of silence. To the ace, the king, the queen, and the jack.
Walking to the tables. I think my budget today is gonna be 400 or 500. Going with a couple of reloads. We're here at the Chicken Pete's for our pre-poker meal. Got a blue moon. My man's got a Yingling. Cheers, buddy.
I also got New England clam chowder. Alright, give us one napkin. Oh, you have a napkin.
Cheesesteak, 7 to 10. Delicious. I would eat it again and again. This asshole gets muscles. What a dick.
So we're ready to play. I grabbed one blue moon for the road, and by the road I mean the walk to the poker room, which is legit like 2 minutes away. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna buy in for $200 off the rip, and I find myself in a very tough spot early on, and that'll be the second hand of the night. For this first hand we're gonna go over, it's about the third hand that I sat down, so I've been at this table for like 5 minutes. I'm in the small blind. I look down at pocket tens, 2 black tens, and there was a limp from middle position and a limp from the cutoff. So out of position, I think I'm gonna raise this. I'm gonna make it $8, and the big blind folds, middle position calls, and the cutoff folds. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna see a flop, and it comes 8, 9, 10 with 2 diamonds. I'm definitely gonna continue on this board. I hit top set, but it's pretty coordinated, so I think a lot of holdings are gonna call. So I go ahead and I bet 15 into 20, and middle position doesn't think too long, and he makes the call. Turn comes pretty good. It's a 3 of spades. It's not going to help anybody really, so I'm definitely going to continue to charge my draw. I'm going to bet 35, and the middle position player thinks about it for like 10 to 20 seconds, and he goes ahead and he raises it up to 85. So I got a pretty big decision on myself early. I started the hand with 199, and this pot is getting pretty big pretty quick. I do have a top set right now, but there are a couple hands that can beat me, Queen Jack and 6-7. But there's also a lot of holdings that I'm ahead right now, so I'm not really leaning towards a call. I definitely want to raise and try to just charge the max right now. And that's exactly what I do. I raise all in. It's 176 effective, and he doesn't think too long and he makes the call. The river comes a jack of hearts, and he flips over queen jack of spades, and definitely has the nut straight right there and has me crushed. I think there's a lot of holdings he can have that's going to continue an all-in bet that's drawing like jack 9, jack 8, king queen of diamonds, You know, pair flush draw, pair straight draw, a lot of hands like that. Let me know what you guys think of that hand. I'm still a little confused if that's the right line. We're stacked early, and I got to go to the cage for another $200, and we got to take another stab at this.
So he flopped a straight, I flopped a set, couldn't get rid of it. Yeah, not very happy about it. And we get stacked on the second hand here, so I have to rebuy in for 200 more. Let's see how the rest of this session goes.
So this next hand comes a little later into the session. I've been getting a little cold cards at this point, so it's been about maybe 45 minutes, and I finally get in a hand. I got the Jack-8 of spades in the hijack, and everyone folded to me. So I go ahead and I raise to 8, and the cutoff calls, who happened to be my friend Phil. We were sitting next to each other at this point in the night, and everyone else folds. So it's a little heads-up action between, you know, the person who drove me here. So the flop comes 10 king 4 rainbow. I go ahead and check, and Phil checks. The turn comes a 10. I bet 15, and Phil pretty quickly makes the call. The river comes a 4. So right now I'm putting him on maybe a pair of 10s or a king with a weak kicker. So I feel like I can get him off this hand. And I bet half the pot. I bet the 27 with absolutely nothing. And he pretty quickly makes the call and flips over a 4, and he has trips. And I'm pretty upset because fuck Phil. He's an asshole.
So basically a quick recap, I'm getting cucked all the way around. Just went to the ATM, got 200 more. Let's see how this goes.
We get Jack 9 of diamonds in late position, folded to me, so I'm going to go ahead and make it 6. Folds to the big blind, and he go ahead and he makes a call. So we're going to go heads up to a flop, which is 10 Jack 7, 2 spades. He leads out $10, and I go ahead and I make the call. And the turn brings us the 8 of hearts. Beautiful card for me. I hit my straight. I'm feeling pretty good. This guy's betting $20 into me. I think for maybe 5 to 10 seconds, I announce a raise and I make it 60, and he quickly makes the call. So we're feeling really good in this spot. And the river comes a 6 of hearts, so the spades missed, and this guy checks it to me. Now, right now, I don't know what to do. I got about $85 left in my stack. The pot's at about maybe 150 or 160. Am I going to try to go for some thin value, or am I going to rip it all in? You guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to rip it all in for $85. I'm going for max value here. He could pay me off with a lot of hands, but he tanks for about 2 minutes, shows me ace jack, and throws his hand in the muck. So probably should have went for a more value-y bet like $40 or $45, but I think it would have looked suspicious with my stack size. So we get a nice pot there, and we're starting to chip up. We're starting to get some momentum. It's about 1 in the morning, and we're ready to go, baby.
All right, so the third bullet's going pretty okay now. I got my chip stack back to about 350, so I'm only down a smooth like 250 right now. Been getting some cold cards, not much action. All right, we'll see what happens. It's like been playing for about 3 hours. See what goes down.
So in this next hand, I'm going to go over. I pick up ace 7 of diamonds under the gun +2, and I limp. The button limps, small blind completes, and the big blind checks. So we go 4-way to a flop, which comes 10-9-6 rainbow. Small blind and the big blind both check. I make a bet of 2. The button raises it to 10, and small blind and big blind fold. So I go ahead and I make the call. We're off to a turn, and the turn card comes pretty good. It's the 8 of spades, so I hit my my gut shot there, and I go ahead and I just bet 2. I'm hoping the button here will most likely raise, so I can get some more money in there. But reluctantly, he just makes the call too. So we're going to the river, pretty small pot, and it comes to Queen of Clubs. So I go ahead and I lead out for $25. Hoping to maybe get a crying call from a pair of 10s, or maybe he hit a queen, or maybe he hit 2 pair. Not a lot of draws out there, so I think I got the best hand. And he go ahead and he makes the fold. So we scoop up a little pot there. So this is just a little hand I want to tell you all about. I look down at King Queen of Clubs in the small blind. there was 5 limpers. So I raise it to 22. Phil calls in the big blind, and everybody else folds. So the flop comes Queen 9-6 with 2 spades. I down bet to 10, and Phil calls. The turn comes to 3 of spades, and we both check. And the river comes a king of diamonds. So I bet 25, trying to give Phil a little rope. Maybe he'll try to bluff at this one, but he folds. So just had to get that in there because Phil's a bitch. He got me once, but I got him right back. Phil, you're a cuck. In this last hand that I'm going to go over, I'm in the middle position. Action folded to me, and I have 5-8 of clubs. I go ahead and I raise to 6. It's a pretty loose raise, but sometimes I like to play these suited 1-gapper and 2-gapper types hands, especially when I'm running pretty well and I got a nice little chip stack. The small blind and the big blind both call, so we're going to go to this flop 3-way, which comes 7 of clubs, king of hearts, jack of diamonds, and the small blind checks. The big blind bets to 20, and got a couple backdoor opportunities. I'm not going to get rid of this one yet, so I go ahead and I make the call, and the small blind folds. The turn comes pretty great. Comes a 6 of clubs, which is probably the best turn card I could have seen because it keeps all my draws out there. Good equity card in my opinion. So the small blind, he leads out pretty quick for 30 bucks, and pretty quickly I go ahead and I raise to 75, and without any thought he just calls. So definitely looking to hit this river because I feel like this guy definitely has a strong hand. And the river comes, it's the 9 of clubs. So yeah, we just rivered a straight flush, and I've never hit a straight flush in the casino. So I'm like this on the outside, trying to act all cool and normal, but on the inside I'm like this. Probably was like 5 to 10 seconds. So I don't even have time to even think about what just happened. This guy rips it all in for $127, which I basically had my cards tabled before he even put his chips in, and everyone at the table was in shock and awe, but there's no high hand going, so I'm not going to get extra money, but I am going to scoop this massive pot towards the end of the night, so I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Phil's stacked for 300 at this point, and I'm probably just going to play a couple more orbits and then just try to cash out.
Too bad I'm in for 6.
What's that?
I get away with a lot of stuff like that.
All right, so the end of the session, it was about, what did we play for, like 5.5, 6 hours. Dug myself out of a hole. I'm still in a tiny hole, but it's not as bad as a $600 hole. I'm tired, and I got work in fucking 6 hours.
Fuck blackjack.
Phil lost 300, 2 to poker, 100 to blackjack because he's a bitch. And I'm probably going to do some hand reviews tomorrow for you guys. I'm going to sign out for tonight. I'm going to take a nap on the ride home. But it was a great session. I had a lot of fun. I'm signing out for now, but I'll catch you guys later. Well, yeah, as you can see, it was definitely a swingy session. I was in the game for 600 and ended up cashing out for 494, which is a $106 loss, which at that point kind of felt like a win. You know, being in for 600, I was down to my last like 130 at one point, and I was able to just dig up, get paid off in some cooler situations. So definitely had a fun night. Fun to get out there with Phil, have a couple drinks, and play some cards. I wish I was able to get some of those hands on video, but I'm like petrified of recording at the table, which is actually pretty easy because in my next vlog coming in about a week, I do get some pocket cam going, and it
should be legally not allowed to
was pretty easy, and nobody even realized what the hell's going on, which was pretty cool. So definitely gonna start doing that more. Wish I could have got that straight flush on camera because that was like awesome, and just the way that guy ripped it into me every street just felt even better. So if you guys like the video, drop a like, maybe subscribe to get some notifications for my next video coming up, and just drop a comment. Just have a good day, everybody. Run good at the tables, run up a stack, and let's go. Anybody who is interested in hearing the full Betty White story, stick around because I'm going to do that right now. So this is my side of the Betty White story. We're at Borgata. We're there for maybe 5 minutes. Everyone buys in for $200. We're all at different tables. So I just want to see where everyone's at. We all split up, and I haven't been to Borgata in so long, and that poker room is huge. And I walk over, and I see the back of Phil's head, and I see this like 90-year-old woman, the sweetest like looking little lady, just scooping in a massive pot, and she's like, "Ooh, I got so lucky. Oh my God, I hit runner straight." And I see Phil at the table like this. And he turns around, he sees me, and he just looks at me with these puppy eyes. And I go, "Bro, dude, what happened, man? You let grandma stack you?" And he said he flopped the set, and she just got the luckiest run out. But I just think that's so funny. And here's his side of the story. So everybody have a good day, and I'll catch y'all next time.
Supposed to see that. You were in a whole other table. Like, it's stacked by this Betty White 80-year-old woman, and all you see is this freaking guy walking across, giving this face, like, "Oh shit, that guy just got stacked by an old woman." Fucking bullshit.